How much did the interest rate announcement play in commodity markets on Tuesday? Agday's Michelle Rook is back with the answer in Markets Now.
Well, grains ending mixed on Wednesday, but we also had the big Fed announcement that came out at 1 o'clock. And Darren Frye with Water Street Solutions is joining us. Darren, let's talk about the Fed. They cut the rate 0.5% on interest like we expected. Are we expecting more cuts, though, as we go through the end of the year? That's the big thing now, right?
Yeah, I would say that maybe they will cut again. You know, it was like 50-50 on whether we're going to get 25 or 50 basis points. The market was leaning a little bit heavier toward 50 basis points, and that's what we got. But, you know, if you go back 3 or 4 weeks, the stock market's been asking for multiple cuts of 25 basis points. So I think the market would like to see additional. I'm not saying another half a point like we got today, but certainly another 25 basis points. Maybe here by the end of the year, or even a couple of those, I think would be welcomed by the market. The Feds have been a little bit on the tight side for too long, and I do think that this is a move in the right direction.
And Darren, what does it mean for the ag markets, especially when you see the dollar devaluing?
Well, you know, that is the tailwind for our commodities. You know, the dollar moving lower just makes us more competitive on the export side. Obviously, it's going to bring a tailwind to our commodities, so dollar down, commodities up.
And speaking of the grains, soybeans had an update on Wednesday. Are we getting pushed by supply or demand or both?
What we're finding on the supply side is guys get into the beans more, and I'm talking specifically beans here. The early planted beans seem to be really, really good, some record yields. But as they've gotten into later plantings, those beans finished under less than ideal conditions with drier conditions. And some of those top pods in the clusters just didn't fill properly. Little bit smaller bean. And so I'm hearing some disappointment the further we get into some of these fields with some of those farmers that got started early or more advanced. At the same time, I think you have China showing up every day basically to buy boats. And I'm hearing the Brazilian farmers kind of shut down sales down in Brazil. And so now China is here almost every day. And so when you get those two things going, I think the bean market is wanting to go to higher levels, and that's what's happening.
Thanks so much. That is Darren Frye, Water Street Solutions, and we'll have more Ag Day coming up.